Ron Barron, the billionaire investor, is incredibly bullish about Tesla stock. Did you know that? Some people are now doubting Tesla's ability to perform well in the stock market, while others are more optimistic than ever. You will surely not want to miss this one as Barron explains why the price of Tesla stock will increase. Despite the turmoil in the markets, Ronald Stephen Barron, an American investor, mutual fund manager, and founder of Barron Capital, believes that Tesla has a lot of potential and is still positive on the company's shares. Recently, Ron Barron and a large number of his retired clients convened for the Barron Investment Conference, packing the New York City Metropolitan Opera House with close to 5,000 investors and media representatives. It was the first time the company had been permitted to have its yearly meeting since 2019. A few CEOs of companies and portfolio managers of the Barron Fund gave talks. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter, even made an unexpected visit and was interviewed by Barron. As an aside, you can receive an additional $10 when you register for an account and make any kind of deposit on Moomoo. This exclusive bonus is being offered in honor of Moomoo's 10th anniversary. Take a look at the following link. Moomoo is an excellent stock trading platform with a plethora of innovative, user-friendly capabilities. Many of you will likely find it extremely beneficial, particularly if you wish to take a more active role in your finances. Despite the fact that the car maker's stock has dropped 50% since the beginning of the year due to a sell-off in the broader market, Barron still has an astounding 45% of one of his largest funds invested in Tesla, up from 41% in early 2021. Barron's company manages over $40 billion in assets across 19 funds. A number of those, like the $700 million Barron Focused Growth Fund and the $6 billion Barron Partners Fund, have placed significant bets on Tesla. Though the two funds have lost 31% and 23% of their value so far this year, respectively, they still have strong longer-term returns due to the significant increases in Tesla stock in 2020 and 2021. Almost the previous 5 years, the Barron Partners Fund has produced an average net annualized return of almost 25%. Before holding his investment conference earlier this month, Barron stated in an interview with Forbes that Tesla will be the largest and most profitable company in the world in 10 years. According to Barron, who spoke with CNBC, he believes Tesla will produce huge returns that would eventually raise the company's valuation to around $4.5 trillion. In order for Tesla, which is presently valued at $670 billion, to meet Barron's price target, it would need to rise by 570%. According to filings, the billionaire investor's company is not only among the top 20 largest Tesla shareholders, but Barron Funds has also allocated a larger portion of its overall portfolio to the stock minus 11% than many other large shareholders, who typically cap out at 5 or 6%. Companies that we're investing in should benefit and grow despite the chaos, Barron asserts. He thinks that the markets will level off eventually. Part of the reason he is optimistic is Barron Capital's large wager on Tesla. The billionaire money manager first invested $387 million to build his firm's Tesla holdings between 2014 and 2016, which have now yielded billions of dollars in gains. Even when Tesla's stock fell 50% in 2022, Barron was still confident in the long-term benefits of his company's position. In a CNBC Squawk Box episode, Barron stated, "If I could, I would buy more," indicating that he intends to hold on to Tesla's stock for a minimum of 8 more years. In the aforementioned interview, Barron stated, "I think we're going to make 3, 4, or 5 times our money on Tesla from here." I think for Tesla, this is the very beginning of what they're doing, he stated. The seasoned Tesla supporter highlighted the business's rapid expansion in terms of sales and production, while also expressing optimism about the automaker's ability to continue raising profit margins. Remarkably, Tesla has kept up a sharp rise in both vehicle deliveries and production. The EV company recorded 343,000 deliveries for the quarter that ended on September 30th, 2022, up from slightly more than 250,000 in the same period the previous year, Q3 2022. Additionally, Tesla's sales for the quarter exceeded $21 billion, a 50% increase over the same period in the previous year. Over the past few years, Ron Barron, the CEO of Barron Capital, has also made significant investments in Elon Musk's privately held rocket business, SpaceX. In prior fundraising rounds, the company has contributed close to $500 million, including $100 million when SpaceX reached a valuation of over $125 billion in May of this year. Barron declared, "Whenever SpaceX comes along, I buy more," pointing out its incredible potential. According to his prediction, the corporation is expected to achieve a $150 billion valuation in the upcoming investment round. The billionaire investor predicted that by 2030, the manufacturer of electric cars may generate $1 trillion in sales in a 2018 interview with CNBC. I believe the automotive and battery industries may be worth $500 billion combined. That seems like a better option than a 50/50 shot, according to the billionaire buy and hold investor. The fact that it could be a $60 billion company in 3 years, I give that maybe an 80% chance, he stated. Everyone is going to know about SpaceX, Barron told Forbes, adding that the company will soon be able to provide internet for the entire world with its Starlink satellite broadband service. Similar to his optimistic view of Tesla, he is also optimistic about the company's reusable rocket-focused Starship project, which Musk has dubbed the holy grail of space travel and essential to pushing the frontiers of space exploration. Barron said that he believes there are a lot of chances with Twitter, the social media network that Musk recently bought. In addition to announcing widespread layoffs, Musk, the new owner of Twitter, revealed to participants at the Barron Investment Conference that the social media platform was experiencing significant financial and revenue difficulties prior to the acquisition. Nevertheless, the billionaire Tesla shareholder boasted that in the end, Twitter might rank among the most valuable businesses globally. Barron doesn't think Musk is overcommitting, holding the position of CEO of 3 businesses, one of which is Twitter, which has to turn a $1 billion profit in the next year in order to pay off its debt. Even as Elon Musk throws himself into his new endeavor on Twitter, Barron isn't done placing bets on the CEO of Tesla. We have made a lot of money with him, Barron remarked, noting that Tesla accounts for 40% of his Barron's Partners fund due to the company's extremely cheap share price of roughly $13. By 2025, Barron predicts that the price of Tesla stock will be between $500 and $600. In 8 to 10 years, we ought to be somewhere around $4.5 trillion, Barron stated. Musk recently stated that Tesla might surpass Apple and Saudi Aramco combined in size, implying a valuation of more than $4 trillion. The billionaire fund manager concurs with this statement. Barron's optimistic valuation projection is based only on the assumption that Tesla will sell around 20 million cars annually and grow its business dramatically over the next 10 years. In 2022, Tesla expects to sell slightly more than 1 million cars. If he produces 20 million automobiles annually in 2030, and there are, at $50,000 per car, that would be $1 trillion in sales. And he receives operating earnings at a rate of about 30%, Barron clarified. $4.5 trillion is the result of multiplying those $300 billion in operating income by 15 times. Barron stressed that the other areas the firm is working on are not included in the bull case defined by the revenue contribution of Tesla automobiles alone, giving him some leeway in his investment. However, robots are not included in it. And it doesn't even include driverless cars. Batteries are not included in that, states Barron. He also made a comment on Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla. He thinks robots are going to be bigger than cars, so there's so many things happening at Tesla, it's hard to keep up, Barron said. As Ron Barron predicted in 2016, Tesla Inc. rose to become one of the world's most valuable firms. This is presumably the reason Barron is unwavering in his support of Tesla stock, despite potential negative effects on stock prices from economic concerns. Barron cited well-known brands like Tesla as illustrations of the kinds of businesses that might spearhead the upcoming technological revolution. Interestingly, Barron's prediction focuses more on long-term investments than day trading and echoes a lot of the investors' recommendations regarding the financial advantages of tracking compound interest accumulation, the key for investors then. Is to find stocks that are set to gain going forward when the bear runs its course, even if they are down now, Barron stated. I already informed you that I believe we would profit from Tesla 20 times over. We have made 4 times thus far. For the next 5 years, I believe we will produce twice or 3 times as much as we did the previous 5. If we're correct, I believe Tesla still has 10 times more to go before I have to consider this at all things considered. Billionaire investor Ron Barron is a huge fan of Tesla. In fact, he thinks that going forward, the price of Tesla stock will rise. For further updates on Tesla stock, subscribe to this channel.